It was a cold January morning in 1995, and the Econo van's brakes squealed, waking me up. It had been a long night for us. We had driven 10 hours from Syracuse to this tiny town in Kentucky to start all over. Here we sat, van still running, forming a thick cloud from its exhaust. Us children looked out the window at our new home, scanning this new land littered by trees. It seemed like what had been an hour go by before the silence was broken by our youngest sibling bursting out of the door, jumping out yelling his favorite Ernest P. Worrell saying,
Flesh! Elvira's where it's at, Var. Know what I mean?
The air was dry, and flurries started to float down, forcing us to run to the house for shelter. Walking through the door, we quickly noticed the crew that was remodeling the house was only halfway done. The rest of the family started to look around, going from room to room, but I felt a weight on me. As time went by, I was still standing in the same spot as when I walked in. There was a heaviness, like someone pushing down on my shoulders. I can still remember it, the feeling, to this day. I know exactly what it was, but at the time, I had no idea the horrors I would witness here. When the house was constructed, it was one of the first in a new and upcoming town, with the foundation being set in 1819. It was a large structure on the main road and the town built up around it. Today, Catlettsburg is the county seat, and the courthouse and jail are only about 150 yards away. The house had 6 bedrooms, plus the living area. It also had a servant's quarters attached to the back that burnt in a fire that gutted the house only 10 years after it was built in 1829. Legend has it, the servants started the fire that ended up unaliving the owner and his wife. Their 2 children argued over what to do with the property. The son wanted to sell, but the daughter wanted to keep it. The daughter won out, and they built 2 identical houses side by side by just gutting the middle out of the huge house. The son went back to Lexington, where he lived, and the daughter lived on one of the houses on the property while caring for the other. 3 years later, the son came back to visit and found the sister unalived in the kitchen of the house on the left. Looking over, he noticed the water from the tap was still running. She was 61 years old. He quickly sold the houses, and they became 2 separate lots for 2 different families. Every owner of the house I lived in ended up being found unalive somewhere in the house. These days, the house I grew up in during my teenage years is condemned. Some of the things we experienced in the home that may be attributed to paranormal activity could be the pipes freezing and busting multiple times a year, even when it wasn't cold outside. I personally saw a figure standing in my closet directly at the end of my bed. An old man with a top hat and cane. I heard noises, things being moved, things of that nature. My siblings also witnessed some of the same things, as you will learn in the video.
Hi, my name is Paula, and I lived in the house from 1995 to 2011. My mother found the house for me, and I bought it sight unseen, and it needed a lot of work, and I called it the Nightmare on Louisa Street.
by the way, so just so you know,
we're not here for any negative.
this house is condemned, and there is absolutely no electricity here. There's no electricity here, so
Let's go upstairs, Jared. See what that was that moved.
I've got an extra light here, Ash. Hold on. Right here. This. Check out how bright that is in your camera.
Wow, yeah, that's bright.
So, we are going to go upstairs now. Ashley heard a noise upstairs. This air is super thick, guys. Super thick. Like
legit, I can't even breathe.
Like, you know how sometimes people say they feel in cold spots? Well, this is like...
Jared, you want me to go first?
I'll go first. This is like hot. It's hot. It's like
Alright,
totally hot.
so these are the stairs that leads upstairs that I just heard something dragging. Okay. I'll go. The camera just paused and I saw an orb. It like froze. Alright, because this is where the most activity was upstairs. Alright. Here goes nothing. Dude, there's orbs floating around everywhere.
Seems a lot cleaner.
Nah, dude. Look. It went to the orange.
Let me snap a Polaroid where you just saw that.
Okay. It's not there anymore.
I know, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
I feel like it's closer to me. I feel like I can't breathe. Okay. Alright.
Guys, we're Polaroids. How do we feel?
Dude, my camera keeps freezing, bro.
Oh my god. This is the part of the house
that has the most activity. Look at my thing. It keeps moving.
This is the part of the house
where we heard walking up and down the stairs and down the hallway.
Growing up, this room right here was Ashley's room.
Yeah, this one was my room.
And I feel like was the most
This is the most active room right here.
Because, and the reason I think it is because it has the biggest amount.
Look, it's starting to already.
It's shared.
Okay. I'm gonna walk in because it's kind of clear on the floor.
Cool. Let's set up in here and do.
Look, Jared.
Run some tests.
Look.
Oh my god.
Hi guys, remember us?
What's up, you all? We're here to communicate with you.
Yeah, we want to talk to you and see you again.
I've got a couple devices that's gonna help us do that.
My thing's going crazy. Look, Jerry. It keeps going into the red. We've been wondering your name for so many years. All of you. I mean, the old man, the little girl. Look, this is where my bed was. Oh shit, look. This is where my bed laid, and there was multiple times where I woke up pinned to the bed for no reason. I couldn't get up or move. I also slept walk almost every night. Do you remember me? I used to sleep here for at least 15 years. Come on, I know you remember Go to the blue flashing light if you remember me or my brother. If we can talk to you now that there's...
Yes.
Jared.
Yes.
Does that mean there's one there?
Dude, I swear on everything I love. That's why I said, dude. That thing moved when I said, dude, and then it went to yes. Thank you. Thank you for communicating with us.
Yes, thank you. I knew you would.
Yeah.
I used to talk to you all the time in here because I would get scared.
Well, we're back for
Look, it's blue now, Jared.
for one. Yeah, that's now you would ask the question and see what it'll answer.
Just want to understand you more.
Oh, shh. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard a knock in your closet.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard a knock in your closet.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard a knock in your closet.
I heard you back here. I heard somebody. Was that you?
Yeah. Talk to me. I want to know. I want to know your name.
I can't believe I could hear that. It wasn't a word. It was just a.
I'm getting red readings through the closet. I mean, through the hallway. Hallway. This was my mom's room. Alright. You guys are everywhere. We know that. We lived here. You know this. Show yourself.
Again, we're just here to talk. We're just here to communicate.
My wrist is getting tired with this little ass camera.
We've known about you for
Years.
decades. We've known that.
We've seen you.
Yeah, we've seen you. We've known you. These existed, but we at the time didn't want to communicate.
Was scared to communicate.
Because not any disrespect, but only because we didn't understand. But now,
The lady that I bought it off of was from out of town, and her parents had owned the house before me. And the house had been one house at one point, and a fire had, years ago, I don't know the exact date, but a fire had swept through the house down the center of the home, and so they cut it in half and made it into two homes. The people that lived there that I bought it from, I can't even remember what her name was at this point, but her mother passed away there. Her father passed away there. And a medium that I know came into the house at one point, and he said he felt that the mother was going, because I always had trouble with the water. No matter what I did, the water froze, the water busted, no matter if you left it running full blast. And he told me that the wife was going to get the husband a drink of water, and when she came back, he was dead. So the theory was that she haunts the house through the water. And they say she wasn't a very friendly, nice person. I don't know, I never met her.
So you might as well just show yourself, or at least tell us your name. One of you guys, anyways. Come on. Come on, we just want to talk. Yeah, this is where the most activity is here.
I was right behind us.
This is where
Look at
your
this.
bed used to be, right here.
Why would this be pegging like that? We need to figure out why it's doing that.
What do you mean?
Like,
Because there's spirits in here.
I know, but I guarantee.
One of them wants to communicate, or it wouldn't keep doing it.
No, dude, I agree, because I got some of the biggest fucking spikes just out of nowhere. Like, I was just standing still and it just spiked all the way.
Look. Oh shit, I just went all the way to the right. Do you remember when we lived here? Yes. Jared.
What the fuck?
Jared, yes.
Okay, did you hear that?
Yes, I heard it. It said they remember us. All right. Good.
Yeah.
Because we remember you.
Thank you for that knock. That knock was exactly what we're looking for. Thank you.
Yes. My hair is standing up on my hair.
I don't know if you're attempting to communicate, but if you are, we really appreciate it. You know, this could even help us maybe get a little bit of closure.
On this house, we had so many bad times.
So we just walked up the stairs onto the left-hand side.
It's great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We know you're up here now. Can you come close to us? Can you come close to us? See, the problem is we can't see. Problem is we can't see you, so that's why we have all these things
Gadgets
in our hand and on there. So
I'm gonna walk towards you then. That need help, maybe to transition into your new dimension. I can't breathe. We're just here to talk.
that sucks too, because what happened was we came in here and was like as far back as we were gonna go, and then it was like bam, knock. It was like so loud, right in the ear.
I wish we could maybe go in this bathroom, but it's like it's like jammed shut from the inside. So I'm gonna stick my device here.
This thing I just laid on the bed here is just another device that you can green.
So it's a positive remembrance of us.
Yeah, it could be that, or it could be they come up the stairs, but that was the last question you asked.
Good. Because I'm a light being.
Yeah, we definitely come in peace here. And thank you for interacting with us.
Yes. So big.
See, there's no way if there wasn't something that walked by there.
I mean, it's working perfectly.
Exactly. Because that window is covered and everything.
Yeah. There's and all of the electricity is shut off. This is a condemned house, so no plumbing, no electricity, nothing to trigger any of these devices. So.
Right. So I'm going to look deep. I'm gonna focus on. I'll tell you what. I need to get some static cameras. Because
Oh, Jared, I just saw something behind you. It went towards your closet.
yeah. So I'm gonna go.
I caught it on camera. My thing is spiking like. Okay.
I'm gonna go and get the static cameras.
No, I gotta go with you, dude. I'm not staying up here by myself.
Because if
The house was his parents before them, and they both had died in the house. So the two people that originally built the house there, the two people that were parents of the girl that I bought it from there. I left there in 2010, me and my family, and the guy who bought it from me paid me cash for the house. He there, his wife there.
And this is after you moved out?
After I moved out, yes. And her son got the house, and he tried to build a fire in the fireplace that had gas going to it, and burnt a hole through the hearth, and it just consumed all underneath the house. And so now at this point the house is condemned.
And my setup is pointing towards the prison.
Perfect.
So we're just gonna leave it here for you guys.
Yeah. You guys interact with it however you
Look,
want.
it's green too.
I know, it's because of me.
All right, now you can interact with it now that we're going. Give you guys some playtime. No, we wouldn't have been able to hear it like that. That was You remember me? I slept in here for years. Yes. I see you. I see you. I know you're here. Go out into the hallway. What is that? What was that? What was that?
What was that? Kira, what was that? Kira, I just saw you. What was that? Kira, I just saw you. What was that? Kira, I just saw you.
What was that? I see you. Now we're here. Go out into the hallway.
What was that? Kira, I just saw you.
When I first bought the house, it had a door going to the upstairs that the woman had kept closed the whole time she lived there, the elderly woman. I guess she didn't go upstairs. The bathtub, the bathroom hadn't been used at all, and it was said to have been haunted. Because the door did open and shut on its own.
Okay, any stories that your children told you that you can remember?
My son Jared told me that he saw a elderly man that looked like Colonel Sanders standing at the end of his bed several times, which I think would probably be the gentleman that owned the home before me or his father. And my daughter also saw things in her room. She would see apparitions going past her room in the hallway and stuff.
Did you have any strange experiences ever?
One evening, I was talking to my friend down in the living room, and I felt like somebody put two hands on both sides of my back and pushed me into her, and I fell into her. I had that happen a couple of times, but that's it. I didn't see anything, or because I don't want to see anything. You can cut that out if you want to.
Do you think or believe the house is haunted?
Yes.
Come on, follow me out here and go to the prism. Play a game with me. It's been so long. You guys remember me sleeping in here? Yeah. Okay. What happened?
EMF on the banister just pegs up, goes back down. That is so strange.
What'd you say?
I said, oh, well, I was just telling all the different ways that they have to communicate.
Yeah.
And one more that we have is I'm going to lay this phone down. I'll ask you a question, and if you speak as loud and clear as you can
That we know that you can.
into this, we should be able to hear you.
There's something right here in this hallway, so
Okay.
Go ahead.
So,
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? It was a creak. Something is walking behind you. Okay.
Disagree.
What do you disagree with?
Hear my footsteps.
Yeah. We heard your footsteps. Yeah.
those orbs are, that one that I just saw there was pretty spooky.
Why don't you show your full...
Ryan.
Ryan. Okay, are you Ryan Smith?
Ryan Smith.
Ryan Smith. Thank you, Ryan.
Ryan Smith?
Yeah, he's been talking to us, following us around. Ryan, can you knock louder?
Excellent.
Thank you.
You've got to go.
We just would like to get to know you a little bit better because we didn't while we lived here because we were young and didn't understand you. So that's why we came. So that's why we came back here. All right, we're leaving, you guys. We're leaving. Anything else you want to say?
I feel free now.
You feel free now.
Good.
Good. I am so glad. You know, sometimes if it just feels better after you talk to somebody. especially after being alone for so long.
Hey guys, now would be the perfect time to hit that like button, subscribe and notifications on so you can come along with me on all my new investigations. Love and appreciate you all.